Hi Capricorn, which is Stenbock in Swedish. Welcome to my channel, A New Era. My name is Emma. I am Swedish, so therefore I will go a bit back and forth between the Swedish words and the English words if I feel like the English words need some clarification. I want to start off this week with just saying that my grandmother just recently, a few days ago, passed, and I started off this week just continuing to do the videos because I felt for the first few days my energy was even more heightened than the normal energy, and I sort of was just riding that wave. I see now that there's a bit of a delay, and if I don't remember completely wrong, Capricorn had this little bug last week as well. I don't know what's up with that. All the other signs has been fine. Weird. Maybe that's something to take into account. There is a bit of bad weather, so maybe that's affecting. It's a bit weird energy, and it's really strong electricity. Like I feel my hair is like it's just rising from my head, basically. Yeah, and then I sort of had a few days, and I sort of dipped into the deep for a bit, and then I can't do the videos, not physically and also not like energetically, because I won't get clear messages. It is just not good. And so I just wanted to wait until my energy had heightened again. I might sound a bit all over the place and that I'm not focused, but I truly am. It's just I get a bit annoyed that when I feel that the video that I deliver to you is not the best. Yes, if you hear this and it resonates with you, it's all good, even though maybe I recorded this a year back. For myself, when I'm making this video, it's actually just week number 2 that I'm doing this, and it already feels forever. I just love it. So let's see, I started out last week saying I wanted to focus mainly on relationships, but I feel like there's been so many other things coming through, and I will just basically leave it open. I'm all for setting an intention to what I want to come through clear, but I will not like hinder a message that needs to get delivered to somebody. So Capricorn, let's see what's up with you guys for this week. Hello. And there. Awesome. So many things at once here. Okay, so your energy is basically, you're just how can I say this? You're resting in a place of, that sounds so pompous, but you're resting in a place of complete knowing. It's like you just know more and more than ever who you are, and it's like you will see the card, and so the words that I'm like inspired to use sort of almost don't match the flower power airy fairy feel of the card, but what I'm picking up from you Capricorns is a sort of I take no bullshit sort of thing. I take no bullshit from like anybody. I'm my own. I know more and more clearly who I am. I'm practicing that with the world. I'm speaking my truth. Like there's a no question energy around you, and you're sort of resting in just pure knowledge. Like some Google, some ask the Capricorn. It's like they know everything. And I just want to say that there's something about, so this could actually be for relationships. There's something with a Taurus, and there's something with the Scorpio. And so you might be dealing with the Taurus, you might be dealing with the Scorpio, or you might be wanting to check out the Taurus video or Scorpio video. Just feels what resonates with you. Or if you even have more of that inside of you, don't read too much into it. I'm just saying there's a sign for Scorpio and Taurus here. There's something about unicorns, just airy-fairy unicorns. If you're I will look in because I pick up a relationship strongly. So we're looking into who the person is that you're dealing with in this other card. I think that the other card is for that person. As for you, I feel that there's a unicorn energy, and I will remember at some point maybe what I said last week. Or I won't, and I want to be as new, like I haven't said anything to you guys before, so I might repeat myself right now. But there's a strong unicorn energy, and there's an opening of the third eye. If you're not heavy into the chakra talk, the airy fairy stuff, the unicorn stuff, the third eye, blah blah blah, like on a plain language, på ren svenska, that just means you're evolving as a spiritual person. You're opening up to more than you knew or had or were just a moment ago. There's your intuition is heightened, your awareness is heightened. And just the fact that you know who you are, that is very important. And there's a lot of colors, and I sort of want to move into, you're getting more creative. You're trying to get more like color into your life, maybe basically just the energy, or literally you're starting to paint. It's just an awesome energy that's going on around the Capricorn right now. Take a look at this card. Man. I don't know if you guys see this, but it's a bit wavy in the camera as well. My hair is just all over the place. Okay. I always don't find it pleasant when I have to present somebody with a bit of a sneaky energy. I sort of don't want that in my own energy, and so therefore I don't want to. It's like I want to tell you that there's airy fairy stuff here as well, and it is, but that's your energy, and I get an outside energy, like a person that you're dealing with right now. I feel it's a bit sleazy is the wrong word, but they're a bit uncountable. Oberäknelig. They're a bit like you can't really fully count on them or trust them. There's something a bit like they're offering you false hope, or it's like they show you one side, but then really they're not. There's this other side to them, and the thing is, you could not care less. They're still doing the dance around you, and okay, so it's getting more and more clear. So this is a person that stands out. I'm sensing that there's several people that has an interest in you right now. There's more people than one that you sort of have around you. And whether you're in a committed relationship and there's just other people around you that are interested in you, or you're single and you're sort of in a position where you feel like you can choose, it really doesn't matter. It's just that they think that they have a shot with you, and you're just over it. and it's like they want to offer you gifts, and they want to act in a certain way so that they can like lure you in, but you couldn't care less. Like, no, I'm not falling for that one again. You're always so kind, and you're always so helpful, and there's like your energy is still overflowing. It's still this huge generosity to you, and a helpfulness. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but there's just a helpfulness, a kindness around you that you just share it with you, and there's like no end to that. But there is an end to that. There's a line, and it's like you sort of touch it a bit. You're on the border, like you are right there, but then you don't let yourself get dragged in. You don't let yourself be taken advantage of anymore, which tells me that what it has happened in the past, where you feel like you just give too much, and it takes the better of you, basically. I don't like this person, sorry. And it's such a judgmental thing to say, because I have no idea why they're trying to do this. I think it's their only way. It just means that, to me, that they don't have the knowledge, or they don't have the love, or they don't have the insight to be vulnerable, or to be like to express themselves in a truthful way with you. Instead, they think that they need these gifts, or I can't really pick. I hope this makes sense to somebody. Look, no, it doesn't. They want to offer you things, and it's not coming from a truthful place, and therefore you get sick of it. And the thing is that they're not bad people. They're quite harmless, but there is a sneaky, you'll see the card, there's this sneaky energy around them that if you touch it, you'll get burned. So it's a good thing that you don't like return to it or get sucked into it again. So if this is a past lover, if this is even a past wife or husband, like a person that you divorced and you finally broke it off, you finally were free, and now they're there to like come back. Yeah. So this is you, and don't confuse the woman, it can just be a man. Both of these are you. I don't know if you see it, it's just endless with color. And then there's a line, a very clear line with some sneaky energies there. Can we get some clarification for Capricorn? What's going on in this relationship, and why is it important? Because you seem to be handling everything this just showed me that no, it's not a big deal at all. It comes up for some reason. It comes up maybe because there is a tiny bit of a you do care a tiny bit, but not enough for it to, when I ask for clarification, the only thing I get is just, it will bring you even more happiness. So look at it as sort of a test. I said actually last week in some videos, or some video, that Evan Almighty, Bruce Almighty's follow-up movie, and if you don't know what that is, it's just I think it's a great movie. It's Steve Carell, Evan Almighty, where in that movie Morgan Freeman talks about you need, if you practice patience, if everything is fine and everything is organized and there's no chaos or nothing that you need to feel worried or stressed about, then you don't have to practice patience. But if you truly want to know that you are patient, then then give yourself a situation, or you will be delivered a situation where you can practice that patience. And I feel the same thing here. If you truly want to know who you are, if you want to sort of touch base with yourself now, if you want to know your true home, your like true spirit, and just the most authentic version of yourself that you have been planned, like you have started to really know yourself, like at a core level, in the kärnan. And now when this sleazeball, sorry, it's not that bad, but when this little bit off energy in terms of whoever this person is in your life shows up again, it's sort of like a test. It's not a test in the way that the universe throws you tests and let's see if you pass, but there's a fragment of your energy still activates, attracting a bit of, let's say, the wrong energy. But it doesn't matter, because really what you want to is really to attract things that you then feel like you can stand up for yourself against. It's the most awesome feeling that whatever is going on, you keep your core and you stand your ground and you know who you are, and it even helps you know even more clearly who you are because of that energy showing up. So it's a good thing. And the last card just shows me you don't care, and right now you are focusing on friends. There's a lot of people in the friend zone, and you're quite happy with that. You're in no rush to anything or anyone. You're just growing right now. Okay, guys, I hope that was some clarification, and maybe just some just giving you a bit of like inspiration to let you know that you're on the right path and that you can trust yourself. I'm sorry I went over time again. I'm trying to stick to 15 minutes. If you liked what you heard, sorry if I was a bit, I don't know, energy feels a bit all over the place. The fact that I brought up my grandmother makes me want to say that if you have a loved one that had recently passed or is about to pass, or you have had a strong reaction to a person that has passed in the past, just know that they're with you. Know that I couldn't have said what I've been saying today. They're with you. Take care, Capricorns. I see you next week. Bye.